Oh. All right, guys. Good night again. So we're still recording, so we're good to go. So let's continue. So for the before we continue, let me just get a book and come right. Like I'll be right there. Give me 1 second, please. I'm on my way. All right. So for our friend who got NA in here, what I want you to check for. Are you hearing me, everyone? Hearing me? Is she back? Who was it again? I don't remember who it was. Are you here? The one who was getting the error, NA for min charge. Are you here? All right, so if you'll get in the recording that says if you're seeing NA here, you have to check. Okay, you have to check back your rates to see if in the rates column what you did. Oh, you're here? In the rate column, check to see if what you did was this. So from A, as I mentioned earlier, it can be an honest mistake too. So from A15 throughout D19, check if you did that to carry it over to E. Or in some cases, look what will happen too. Look at this, guys. Look at this. So we have what? We have mobile number here, right? The thing right here. But if peak was empty, we'll have mobile number coming over, which would indicate to us that, oh, over here is filled already with the mobile number and corporate number, whatever else, the rest of the word. So let's just start it over here, which leaves C empty. So ensure that all of your cells are filled. Ensure that everywhere is filled with the correct information. I'm talking from A for rate ID, B destination, C for peak, D for off peak. And then from there on out, what we do is we can go ahead and select the range, because what NA means is that there is an empty cell that is selected within, excuse me, selected within the within our formula. That's what it means, right? If we're seeing NA, it means that we have selected an empty cell. So if we're seeing 3 and 4 here, 3 and 4 that we're referring to has to be 3 and 4 from our rates around this side, same place, same input. So if we look properly, we see 3 here for peak and 4 here for off peak. Column 3, column 4. These are the column numbers. So we have to ensure that we have all the values in all the places. Okay, and then we can try again. So also you have to pay keen attention for us to compare what we have on our spreadsheet with what we have in the book. Cool. So we're moving on. But if there's still an issue, don't hesitate to DM me and I will help you. Okay? So DM me. Is Matthew in here? Matthew, are you here? With you. I'm not seeing Matthew, But just like Matthew, I'll be able to help you out, guys. Don't be afraid to DM me, okay? So I'll help you out just by sending voice notes, and you're sending your pictures, and then I'll try to help out as much as possible, okay? So if you don't get it here now, don't be afraid to DM me. All right, so we have sec charge for M. With M, with sec charge, it says to us that we're supposed to do an even bigger kind of calculation now, right? One that is even more convoluted, a little bit more. Or is it? Let me go ahead and see what's going on for the sec charge area. Can someone go ahead and start reading the formula for sec charge, please? The equal. All right, so don't attack me no more. That's why I'm not what really and truly I keep. Because I'm loading it up now, okay, guys, for the sec charge. Just give me a moment. Let me just get it and then let's run it. Let's run with it. All right. So for our sec charge, we have the formula. Yeah, so J6, all right? So open bracket, J6. Are you there, guys? Have to be there now. No, J6, this is what they're referring to. Sec charge, sec duration, sec, right? So second. So J6 divided by 60, and then we're going to close that bracket times if, are we seeing what's happening? Pay attention now, guys. If, and work along with us, okay? Work along with us on our book. So we're on page 89 in the book at number 10. So if K6, for those of us who have already gone further, just remember to check. This is the opportunity you have to check if everything is fine for you. So when you get our answers, you check if everything is okay. All right. So we're going to be putting in the quotations again, because why? Can someone tell me why we put the quotations? Can someone open their mic and tell me why is it that we put the quotations? And new ones, please listen carefully. All right. Anybody, just open your mic and tell me why we use quotations when we're going to write write the next thing that comes next. So why is it that we use quotations? You can type it in the chat as well. So comma, VLOOKUP, and then it says open the bracket. We open the bracket when we click the VLOOKUP. So it says now E6, which is the rate ID, and then comma, rates. We're talking about the rates that we created, correct? Okay, great, Brad. It will not calculate. Great. That's also an answer, right? Because the quotations are necessary whenever we're typing in text relating to or tables in here. All right. Text by itself. It's not a range, remember, just a text. Unlike rates that don't need a quotation, which is a whole range. All right. So rates, right? We look at E6 rates, comma, 3. Pay attention now, guys. And then we go false. And then we close the bracket. Pay close attention to what we're doing. And it's also in your books, so pay close attention to your books as well. Then come again, VLOOKUP, open the bracket. What else we're going to put in now? E6 again. Rate, because we will charge, not true? So what is the rate that they charge by? And then now we're going to rates again. The one that we created. See it here down here? We have rating. We could simply press that one, but that's not the one we're looking for. We're looking for this one. Rates. Then comma. And then 4, comma again. Then false. And then close the bracket twice. Remember, what do? We look at it. Just browse it over to make sure that it matches with the ones with the one in the book. Right? Ensure that we're matching up. Ensure that if we're in M6, which is row 6, we have everything else that is corresponding with row 6. J6, K6, E6. All right? Also, don't forget to chant a psalm before you press equal sign. Cool? And then now we're going to, it looks okay so far, so we're going to go ahead and press our equal sign. And what's the amount that we got here? 3.75 or $3.75. Is it the same for you guys? Let me know. Any inconsistencies, any problems, anything that is not correct? Anybody getting a different answer? Let me know what's going on.
That's what I get, miss.
All right, great, 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 great job, great job. Anybody else can agree with that? Go over the formula. All right, no problem. Are you able to see this formula here, or is it too small for you? I don't know how to zoom it, but I'm going to copy it for you, and I'm going to paste it in the chat, so it's a bit closer to home. There we go. So you need a minute or two to do that. So when you do that now, you just hit enter, and then you get that. Huh? You got it?
Yeah.
All right, great. So remember, guys, can someone tell me what we're going to do now? Tell me in my words, or tell me in your words what we're going to do now. Remember, I know we're not sure if whether or not we're going to get some other figures, or 37 or 3.75 all the way down. So can someone open their mics and tell me? Can a new person who was here for the first session around tell me what we're going to do? Test the waters. All right, Shani. Excellent, excellent. Does everyone agree with that? Or are we just going to invest everything in a Bitcoin and left farming over Brazil? What are we going to do? Just got Bitcoin alone? Or we're going to scatter the egg them in the out of the basket? Not true. We're going to see what we're going to. We're going to test the market conditions now to see if we have a variety. That's a variety, not true? So what we're going to do now, because it's a variety, we're going to go at the right-hand side. Matter of fact, before I move on, could you look at your values and tell me what you have here? Look at your values, guys, and let me know what you have. So this. Tell me what you have for this one. Are your values the same? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, great, Sean. Anybody else?
Yeah, I have the same values.
All right. Anybody else? Can I get one more 3 cause confirmation? All right, great, Shani. So what we're going to do now is we're going to invest.
I'm getting $4.50.
$4.50 for which one? Where exactly? For which one of these values? For the top one?
Take charge for the first one, yeah.
Okay, for M6. All right, so that means the issue would therefore lie in your whatchamacallit, in your rates. Let me ask you though, for E6, do you have number 1? Open your mic and let's interact. So E6, you have number 1, right? Right here, where my mouse is.
Yeah.
All right, great. And then for K6, is it peak? The word peak for K6 for you?
Yes.
All right, so that means our problem lies in our rates. So we have to go back to input now. And I'm going to ask you and you tell me, okay? So I'm going to ask you what you have. If you have certain and certain, you're going to tell me. So are you in input? Let me know when you're in input. We're at C15. So you see, guys, you see how best this can help us out? See what we're doing?
In C15.
So C15, C15, C15 in rate. Yeah, in a rate. Do you have $5 there? C15? Yeah.
Everything is the same as yours.
So $15, $4.50. Okay. All right. Let me ask you now. Is it in C15 though?
Yes, it starts at C15.
It is. And then if you go like this, did you go from A? Did you go from A15 to D through to D19? So
yes,
these would.
That's the rate stable.
Yeah. So you're sure that everything, all of your values are the same. Correct?
Right. Yes.
All right. So now we're going back now to charge detail to ensure. So therefore, how is your min charge looking? Is your min charge looking like mine?
Can you go back?
Oh, probably the issue may lie in your sec duration or your yeah, in a sec duration. So look at my sec duration right here, right? Do you have 45, 32, 18? Do you have 45 for this one? This one may be different. 45 for J6.
Yes, so 45, 32, 18, 41, 17, same
All right.
thing.
All right, great. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look back in our formula. So that may be a little issue. Do you have the same formula? Remember, it's J6, right? Divided by the 60 times the if, bracket, the case equals our quotation, and then our P, close quotation. It's in the chat. So you can do it one more time, the formula, and then tell us what you get. Remember the final bracket, okay, at the end. So at the end, you have two brackets. Yeah, man. So we'll wait on you a little bit.
And in M11, it would be 0.
N11.
Right, so I get in the same values now. I found the problem.
Okay, great. All right.
All right.
So now what
Yeah.
yeah, man, no problem. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to invest our money into the Bitcoin because what it has great ROI. It's not true. You can do a little stocks and so. Safia, hearing me? So your peak is saying, you're saying that your peak is saying not available. It means that let me ask you a question though. Is your F6 saying 10, 11, 34?
I'm gonna check on that.
Okay.
You said 10, 11, 34?
Yeah, F6. So it's start time. The same in the chart details, start time. F6, 10, 11, 34. So you see the importance of looking
Seeing that.
guys? Yeah, you're seeing it? All right, great. So now it therefore means that our issue may lie in periods, right? So we're going to go back into periods here for inputs, all right? Safia, when we go back into periods, we have to ensure now, Saf, that that periods does not start from 23, right? From A23, but we have to ensure that it starts from A24 and then it goes to B26 right there, like that. So be careful of you not having put in C for it, for example. So click on an empty cell and then go ahead and put in from A, click on A24. Better of fact, before you do that, let me ask you. So does A24 have in all zeros?
Yes.
All right, so A25, does it have in 070000?
Yes, it looks like that.
All right. So then what we're going to do also is we're going to hold on to A24 and drag it down to A26. And then we're going to go up here. Do you have time here in your slot? Or do you have general? What you have right here? What you have up here?
It's time.
All right. Is it a case where specifically now we're going to press more number formats? And then we go into a specific type of timing, which is time over here, but it's this one right here, the last one, 13, 30, 55, the last one in the sample, and then location Jamaica.
Okay, gonna do that.
Okay. So new ones and also the ones who have gone far ahead, remember, you see this is important, right? So we have to ensure that what is in the book is the same thing that we have on our spreadsheet, the same exact thing. Because the minute that we miss even one cell and make it into an empty cell, we're gonna come off track. All right. So I want for you guys to understand and look carefully at what we have to do. Okay.
Can you repeat the thing with time again, please?
All right, so the whole thing, no problem. So we're going to go up here. We have this highlighted 24 to 26. We're going up here. So this little arrow here. Then we're going to hit number formats down here. And then we're going to have to hit time right there. Then here we're going to do the last and final time. Am I going too fast? You good? And then now we're going to ensure that our locale or location is Jamaica. And then we're going to hit OK.
It's still saying not applicable.
All right, so let me ask again. So from your A24 to your B26, right? Not 27, not 27. You see that? Not that. But from A24 to B26, just A and B, that's all. That's what you have for periods, am I right?
Yeah.
All right, so going to go back to charge detail and see what could be the issue. And you have this formula, correct? You have this exact formula. Remember, F6, comma, periods, comma, 2, comma, true, and then close it. We have this exact formula. So try that formula again with these things in it. So I'll wait on you. I'll give you a minute and then wait on you and then we'll go to total charge and then we can continue.
So it's working now. The problem was I had false instead of true.
All right, great. No problem. Yeah, man. All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
Excuse me, for the
Yes.
time, what if we don't have Jamaica?
What if we don't have the?
Jamaica.
I'm not sure what will happen. I'm not sure what will happen. Does your machine doesn't have the Jamaica?
No, just the United States.
Okay, let me ask you though. Is your peak and off peak data like ours here?
Yes.
All right, so you're good to go. So I guess that's a minority then. That's okay. All right,
Okay.
guys. Yeah, man, champion. So let's go. We're going to total charge now. Can someone please read to me what the total charge formula says? Someone please open their mic and go ahead and read to me what the total charge formula says. Don't be shy now. Come on, man. We're holding hands together now. Right? We're the group who leaves no trooper behind. Not true. So go ahead and read it, please.
Okay, equal sum,
Mm-hmm.
open bracket,
Right.
L6,
Which is here. Is it here? Is it here? Is it that one? New ones? Can someone from a new group tell me?
no,
Is L6
further
that
up.
one? No. Is it this one right there? No. Because that is what? L7. Not true. So it's this one, L6. You have to press into detail. All right, continue now, sweetie. Please tell me what else.
colon,
Mm-hmm.
M6,
M6. All right.
yeah,
That's it.
and close bracket.
And then we press enter. But before we press enter, we do a chant of Psalms. Not true. God, please. Let this go through. And then enter. So we're doing an error. Not true. And then what is our answer there? Some of us may not have our dollar signs on, and that is okay. You might get a big 11 decimal sign going out. However, how we're going to fix that is we're going to go ahead and highlight from, hold on, let me do this first. So guys, can someone tell me what we're going to do? Someone who has not spoken as yet. Please don't be afraid to open your mic. I promise you I'm a student just like you. I promise you. I'm gonna send the pictures of me at you. I'm gonna send the pictures in the group. But I promise I'm also a student. Just go ahead and tell me. Someone just open your mics and go ahead and tell me what do we do from here on out, because this is a very strategic system that you can employ to ensure that you don't run into ruins. All right. So someone, I'll wait. Remember, we don't have, the whole night now. So let's go ahead and tell me what do I do here to kind of gain some confidence in what I am doing. Anyone, go ahead. No answer is wrong here. Because if you get the answer which is not so correct to the right answer, not so close to the right answer, we will learn from it. All right, that's what the growth mindset is all about, learning from our mistakes. Tell me somebody.
Repeat the question.
So our question is, when we get our first answer here, for example, in N6, and we're not sure whether to go down with everything or not, what do we do? What's a confidence mechanism that we can employ?
Double click the small square.
No, man, that means we're going to
What
invest
you talking about?
the money in a Bitcoin now. So what we have to do now is what? We can't invest everything. We have to take with time. Not true. Test the what? Test the waters. Make sure say our money is going to be okay. Great. Make sure say, all right, Bradsky, you're good, but we have to test the water, because what happened? Suppose all of this was 38.75. Would be in problem, not true. So we have to just test the waters first to ensure that there's a healthy variety of figures, and then we double click and then control, and then do your maths in order to go down. Some of us may not have the currency sign on it as yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to enter, or we're going to highlight from L6 throughout N10, I think 109. Cool. And then we're going to go ahead and hit currency. And then now those who have decimal numbers going all the way, so it's supposed to be narrow to 2. Everybody good? Let me know in the chat, and let me know if by opening your mics and telling me, please. If anyone has a problem, it means it's not charging properly. It's I return everything. I don't have one. All right, so let's see in the chat now. All right, great. Everybody good. Everybody agree with Brad? Brad says it's good like gold. Is everyone on the same path? Those who had gone on before to do the others, to do the rest of them, 7 and 8 and such. Are you okay? Let me hear from you to ensure that whatever you have here, you're good going forward. All right, great, Vernon. Don't be afraid to stop me in the middle, just like how Susanna has stopped me, and your other members of the group. Stop me and say, Miss, what are you doing? What really are going right? It's okay, then I don't understand what's going on. All right. So you guys can always come back to the formatting afterwards, because that is like minor. All right. So for the formatting, for this part, we have to do it individually, because if you go right across like so and press all borders, it will just do all borders for, or let's say outside borders, it will just do the outside borders for heat from mean duration to total chart. So it has to be done individually. Okay, champions, we're going down now. Here, we're going down to here now. It says in A11. I'm not sure which number that is. Are we ready to go there and attack it? So let's take our time and go. So in A11, bring back target one new chart. No, I want 18. I want. So now, no. Okay. So what I'm going to go ahead and delete my details for here in order to start fresh for everyone. Okay. Clear contents, and then I'm also going to no fill in order to start fresh. All right, everyone on my no, let me move this as well. No, what is going on here? Let me just desperate clear this out as well. All right, guys, so we're ready. Let me know when you're ready. We have 5 minutes left, but we can go ahead and put in the tables in the meantime, and then we can send back another link. So that's the disadvantage with Zoom, but our advantage is that we have the recordings for other persons who are not here. Okay.
Hopefully I get to send back the same link.
Huh? Or we're going to get to send back this. So what happened is if I set the meeting for like an hour, but they can only facilitate us for 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 40 minutes. What we do is that I can extend it and then they send back the same link. However, excuse me, if that's not the case, I'll always send a new link to us. So you guys don't have to worry about re-entering as opposed to the first time like a while ago. I totally forgot to do it like that. But now I'm learning how to, you know, send the link really quick and those and stuff like that. Cool. So now we're going again in terms of our A11. What did they say we must put at A11? Can someone open their mic and direct me as to what to do? Someone who has their book open and was following as well. Seriously, for the ones who gone, it's a vital part for you to check over what you have in order to move forward. Can someone open their mics? I'm waiting on you. Tell me, what do I need to put at A11?
Average.
All right, thank you so much. Average. Okay. And then what do I put at A12?
Minimum.
Thank you. And that's A13. Anybody?
Maximum.
All right. Thank you so much. So you're following. Same thing should be in your spreadsheet, okay? What is the next instruction that we get? We get to what? To do what? Start at I, right? Can someone, wait, when I come back there, can someone quickly tell me why do we start at I? We're trying to find average, minimum, maximum. Why couldn't we start at H? Can someone open their mics and tell me? Why is it that we didn't start at H and we're starting at I? I'm listening.
Why did we start? Why did we put average in A11, A111 and seen it on the 110?
Or you're seeing A for you on the 110. You're seeing, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
I'm seeing select cell A110. Then 2 says enter the text average and then press enter key. Then the other one says select cell A111, enter the text minimum.
Okay, which text are you using? Which book are you using? You're using the same tutorial one that was compiled together?
I'm not sure. The same
All right.
one.
So you're gonna go into the chat, into our tutorial chat, and then you're gonna look for that document. The one that says spreadsheet plus tutorial, and you're gonna download that one and hit what page is it on, guys? What page are we on now? Let me see if you're following.
Hidden, it could go over to
89,
charge so I can see,
page
please.
89.
Page 89. Go over what, sweetie?
To set charge. I just want to compare them.
Yeah, man, no problem. All right, so we're at page 89, okay? For the young lady who had the discrepancy with the book. All right. So Angeline says A11 is in the book, which is the one that we're using now. So probably she's using another one. All right, guys. So for the young lady who was asking me about the tech charge, you can go ahead and compare the values now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man, no problem. All right. So we have a minute, guys. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to stop recording, and then I'm going to send the new link, should in case a new link is provided. Okay. I appreciate you guys for following what's going on. Right. I appreciate your hard work and your effort so far. So we're going to move forward. Okay. So I'm going to end the meeting now, and then I'm going to send a new link and invite you all to come in. All right. And then we're going to take a break at 10:30 to around 10:45. And then we're going to clear again. All right, champions. So let's go ahead. Stop sharing, and then I will stop recording.